Okay, let's see where we start here. So this porch here is pretty well shot. I've replaced these posts and a lot of these boards up here, but this thing is just, original and it's falling apart. So you have to look at this concrete. This concrete is uneven and broken and it just it's just in bad shape. If, there's my dog. Uh, so I think the best thing to do is replace this concrete somehow. Um, I'd like to, if I'm going to do this work, or even the guy that's given me a quote uh, agreed that working on a scissors lift to do all this work is the best way to do it. So I'm thinking, you know, patch up this concrete or replace it or something. Um, it'd be nice to. We've got Nutrias boring their holes into the under the pad here. I've gotten rid of them before. I've gassed them out. I have to do it again, but they're like big rats. They're nasty animals. So anyway, so I thought, maybe this should be just concreted in, and then you could get in here and run a scissors lift back and forth pretty easily. So this porch, I'm going to take you across the street and show you their porch, but I think this porch should be extended. You know, uh, both ways. If it's a standalone um, deck, we could run it out both ways. To this side and to this side, maybe 10 or 20 feet either way. But I think a porch is an important part of this whole project. So you have to tell me what you want to do here. So what I want to do is rip all this off, put on, screw in 3/4 inch plywood because that'll hold up the building. Because these 2x4 constructions are just cheesy. And close all that soffit in with, like I did the front. So, so I'm thinking, it'd be nice to get to this concrete or do something so I could run a scissors lift back and forth in here. So that's got to figure that one out. So you can see this is my first wall. This wall looks perfect still. So that's the house across the street. They just redid that whole house. I want to show you their deck. I just called her or I texted her and asked if I can go into her backyard. So you can see the front looks great. Just picture perfect. Except the driveway. The driveway I've patched up many times over the years. So this drive's got a lot of, I filled in all these cracks so they won't fill up with water and then freeze in the wintertime. So that's that side. I just cut the grass and I fertilized it and killed some of these weeds. So that's the other side. We got to get a cap for that thing. I think that's maybe clean off these bricks up here. All that rusty metal up there is dripping down the side, so that should be cleaned off. And I've got a high pressure washer, so I can probably do it. So that's that. The city must have came out and fixed this fence. There's a big bend in it from when the tree fell over. So they came out and fixed it, which is nice because I thought we'd be stuck with it. So everything looks great on the front side. So they spent a lot of time redoing this place. They decided to paint the bricks, and they did the inside and the outside. These are have been great neighbors for all the time we've been here. But you see, they just used that paneling. They have this really nice backyard. That's their little shed they built back there, I guess years ago. And here's how they finished the backside. That's their new deck. Their old deck is like ours. It was falling apart. This is their new deck. And they put in all new windows and all of that, and they did the interior, they did it all. So that's Jones and Jim's house. It looks like this stuff is all, yeah, it's that plastic, whatever it is. It's supposed to be better. There's a piece of it right there. It's supposed to be better than wood. So they did a nice job. You see, they have a beautiful backyard. There's my truck. Piece of junk. So that's it.